Hello everyone, hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to yet another DIY Starbucks drink. If you've missed my previous two episodes, which includes the infamous unicorn frappuccino and the American cherry pie frappuccino, I shall direct you to the playlist up above and you can check them out and make them at home. So I wasn't originally going to make this, but I got so many requests to do so, I thought I'd give it a go. So apparently the story of the Dragon Frappuccino is that when baristas started running out of the ingredients to make the unicorn frappuccino, they got creative and created something off menu called the Dragon Frappuccino. So like the unicorn frappuccino, you're no longer able to order this even off the secret menu because the ingredients are no longer found. But today I will show you how to make it at home. Basically what this drink consists of is a green tea or a matcha frappuccino that has a little bit of a purple swirl. It's the white mocha chocolate syrup that's mixed in with some of that pink and blue powder and then topped with whipped cream. So that's what I'm going to attempt today. If you like these kinds of videos, be sure to subscribe. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So in the unicorn frappuccino video, you saw me prepare some of this, which is the homemade white chocolate syrup. So to make this nice and sour and blue, I'm going to use some unsweetened blue lemonade Kool Aid, and this will make it nice and tart. So yeah, see, it's interesting. The citric acid, I believe, kind of tightens this up a bit. So if that happens, you just add a splash of milk. Kind of loosen it up. Okay, so to transform this into purple, I'm going to use some of this, and this is some natural food dye that's made by McCormick's, and this is the berry color. Look at that color, isn't that gorgeous? This is derived from beets. Whisk that into there. Oh yeah. Now that we have our beautiful purple drizzle, we're going to place it into a squeeze bottle. Now we have our beautiful purple sauce. Let's make the frappuccino. So let's grab our blender. A quarter cup of vanilla ice cream into my bowl. Here's about a cup of ice. Oops. Start off with a quarter cup of milk and add more if I need it. Next, I'm going to add some matcha powder, which is finely ground green tea. All right, guys, it's about to get noisy. Now we're ready to assemble. I'm going to take my purple drizzle, squirt the inside of my cup. Next, we're going to add the frappuccino. Pour the rest of that in there. Whipped cream. Then I'm going to dust it with a little extra matcha powder. Oh yes. All right, so there it is, the unofficial Dragon Frappuccino. Put the cap on. So, cheers. Like that. So if you're like me and like your drinks less sweet, then just follow the recipe as I made it in the video. But if you want to taste more like the original version, I was just adding about a tablespoon of sugar. Because we added a little sour drizzle in here, this is also a little bit tart, which is a little bit odd, but I really like the strong matcha flavor in here. If you've never had green tea or matcha before, it's delicious. It's slightly bitter, a little bit grassy, but very distinctive, and I adore it. Love it, love it, love it. The DIY version of the Dragon Frappuccino tastes a lot like the green tea Frappuccino with a little bit more tanginess and a little bit more fruitiness, which is not surprising because we did add the blueberry Kool Aid. So between the two, I think I actually prefer the green tea version than the dragon version because I really don't need any additional fruity flavors or sourness to it. But of course, this is much more visually striking than the straight up green tea version. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if there are any other things you'd like me to dupe or try out, and I shall see you in my next video. Oh, don't forget to follow me on social media and subscribe and, you know, show this video a little bit of love, and I will see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye!